meet his kids. Wow. Okay. Now, when we spoke the other night, you said that things had gotten so serious that you became pregnant. Not once, but twice, correct?
Yes.
Okay. When was the first time you became pregnant with Diddy's child?
The first time was October 2014.
Okay. So this was like, what, a year after?
No, not a year, but because I met him in February and then I got pregnant in October.
Oh, so the same year.
The same year.
Okay. And you mind telling me what happened with that pregnancy?
I told him, and he was like, you're gonna get an abortion, right? And then I was like, I don't know.
This Diddy court case has spiraled into complete chaos, and now Jaguar Wright has dropped a shocking bombshell. She's alleging that Diddy kidnapped the prosecution's star witness. Yes, you heard that right. Snatched up before she even had the chance to testify. The case is unraveling fast, and this may just be the beginning. The courtroom was stunned when prosecutors revealed their number one witness had suddenly vanished without a trace. No texts, no calls, nothing, like she disappeared into thin air. Even her legal team was left scrambling. At first, some thought she might have gone into hiding on her own, but Jaguar Wright isn't buying it. She's convinced this has Diddy's fingerprints all over it. And here's the kicker. Wright didn't just come with claims, she came with receipts. She's bringing serious heat, and from the way things are unfolding, she could be the one to finally help bring Diddy down once and for all. Now the burning question remains. Who is this mystery witness, and how did Diddy manage to reach her before the feds could?
I don't know yet. And then he offered me $50,000 to get rid of it, but I turned it down because I just loved him, and I was like trying to prove that I wasn't the girl that was wanted him for money. Okay. I just care about him, and I just wanted him to be nice to me. That's it. I was like, I don't want your money. I just want you to be nice to me.
Whether you decide to keep the baby or not. So would it be fair to say that he was an asshole about it? I mean, offering somebody $50,000 to abort a baby. Whew.
This trial was already a circus before it even began, but now it's officially historic. Everyone knew it would be one of the most scandal-packed courtroom battles in entertainment history, but no one expected it to spiral this far out of control, and that was just in the first week. From day one, the courtroom was buzzing with celebrity names being tossed around like confetti. And not just random names, major stars. We're talking Kid Cudi, Kanye West, Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child, actors Mike Myers and Lauren London, and even singer Dawn Richard, who used to be signed to Bad Boy Records. But it didn't stop there. Michael B. Jordan's name also surfaced. According to Rolling Stone, during jury selection, potential jurors were asked if they recognized a list of celebrities who could be brought up throughout the trial. Michael B. Jordan's connection goes back to 2015 when he was linked to Cassie and her November 2023.
He must really want it gone bad.
I mean, in the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, the first 3-4 months, he was really nice, but then after that, he started being an asshole. So like I say, like the first 3.5 years, he was like mean to me.
So when you say mean, describe it.
He was like always belittling me, and always like he was like mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me.
Did he? It's not the first time we've heard that. There was an incident, of course, with Cassie, where reporters are saying that the police were called because they got into an altercation. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Back in 2015, during a rocky break in Diddy's relationship with R&B singer Cassie Ventura, she was rumored to be getting close to rising actor Michael B. Jordan. When Diddy allegedly found out, insiders say he hit the roof and even called Jordan directly with serious threats. That tea alone shook everyone, but it turned out to be just the tip of the iceberg. Because right after that revelation came something even wilder. The prosecution's star witness in Diddy's federal trial has gone completely missing.
Gone.
Vanished into thin air. Reports now say that one of the 4 main witnesses in the New York federal case may not even show up to testify. That has prosecutors in full panic mode, especially since this particular witness, identified only as victim 3 in the indictment, had just pledged to take the stand and spill everything. Her testimony was expected to paint a devastating picture of how Diddy allegedly exploited her, and it could have been the final blow to his defense. Without her, prosecutors are limping into court. That opens the door for Diddy to possibly walk away without a single charge sticking. According to leaked court documents, her story alone could have been enough to put him behind bars for life, if he's found guilty. But now, everything is hanging by a thread. Judge Aaron Subramanian was set to finalize jury selection and hear an update on Victim 3 at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but things have spiraled. Insiders say Diddy's legal team is already preparing to push for a mistrial, or at least a major delay. Law enforcement claims the missing witness may have gone into hiding out of fear for her life. But singer Jaguar Wright isn't buying that. She claims Victim 3 didn't disappear on her own. She was allegedly kidnapped by Diddy's people to keep her from testifying. Wright insists Diddy had goons scoop her up to silence her. And if that's true, the case has just entered a terrifying new level. And here's where it gets even more suspicious. Victim 3 vanished just days after agreeing to testify under her real name. Until then, her identity had been locked down tight. Only prosecutors and federal agents knew who she was. The moment her name got out, she disappeared. No texts, no calls, no warning, just gone. Now fans online are speculating that Victim 3 might actually be Gina Huynh, Diddy's longtime on and off flame. And the timing looks suspicious. Gina hasn't posted on Instagram, no stories, no updates, radio silence. Plus, she's already spilled tea in a past interview with Tasha K, where she accused Diddy of mistreating her, pressuring her into abortions, and disrespecting her publicly. Fans remember her infamous online feud with Young Miami, when Gina posted a picture of Diddy kissing her on the cheek, and Miami clapped back hard on Twitter. What followed was a savage back and forth, with Miami accusing Gina of clout chasing and Gina firing back that Miami was just insecure. At one point, Miami even mocked Gina for crying in an interview about not being able to have a child. Now, when you connect the dots, Gina's history with Diddy and the details in the federal indictment line up almost too perfectly. Court filings describe a disturbing pattern where Diddy allegedly used money, threats, and manipulation to control women. The feds say he orchestrated so-called freak-offs, wild setups where women were pressured to engage in acts they didn't consent to, sometimes even involving other men, all while Diddy and his crew arranged, filmed, and controlled the scenes. Even worse, prosecutors claim Diddy sometimes forced women to accept money afterward, just so he could later say they were paid workers instead of victims. That way, he could deny abuse and call it all consensual. And here's the kicker. If the allegations hold, Diddy's entire bad boy empire and financial empire could collapse. Prosecutors are demanding he forfeit everything connected to the crimes: real estate, contracts, investments, even indirect cash flow. In their words, "If your money touched this mess, it's ours now." Of course, Diddy's legal team is fighting back, dismissing the accusations as recycled stories from bitter exes. They insist it was all consensual, just private relationships being twisted into something criminal. But here's where fans are connecting the dots again. Many believe those statements were aimed directly at Gina. And if she really is Victim 3, it makes sense why Diddy might have allegedly tried to reach her before she could testify. She knows too much. Jaguar Wright hasn't officially named names, but she's strongly suggesting this disappearance is no coincidence. She's demanding the feds dig deeper, claiming the truth could shake the entire industry to its core. So now the big question, is Jaguar Wright exposing what's really going on, or is she just stirring the pot again?